morning, welcome to the shed. So my new machine has arrived. Lovely chap called Eddie delivered it last night or yesterday afternoon from Scotland. So it's an exciting day today. My new machine is arriving. I've just had a call from the guy who's delivering it from Scotland. I think he's stopping at Sheffield on the way down. But yeah, he'll be here in about an hour. So just going to get ready, clear a bit of space. I don't even know if it's going to fit. Actually, I'll show you the shed. Let's go back to the shed and I'll show you. In this corner, well, call it a corner, against the wall of the shed there. Cleared a load of space. All of that stuff there is just junk or wood to be stashed. So I reckon it's about 6 foot long. I hope it's no more, otherwise I'm going to be snookered or in trouble. Yeah. Only thing is he delivered it in his car, so we had to take it apart, which is fair enough. It is extremely heavy. Let me show you some of the bits. This is the frame. I don't know if you can see that, but it is solid cast iron, very, very heavy. The whole thing must weigh, I don't know, quarter of a ton, half a ton, I don't know. So today we're going to build this. You should be able to tell what it is from this. This is the cutter roller. Bloody hell. So just to let you know what it is, it's a jointer or planer. Jointer if you're American, planer if you're British. And it is a very heavy duty bit of kit. This is the cutter roller. I've got two beds there, the outfeed table and the infeed table. This is the stand, that's the sort of mounting bit. There's a motor down there. It was originally a 3-phase motor, but the guy swapped it for a normal 240 volt. So hopefully we should be able to get it going. It needs at least one cutter, but obviously I'll buy a pair. So basically trying to set it up today. I should say I don't really know how any of it goes together, but it looks like it's just basically a giant Meccano set. Hopefully I've got enough bolts to get it to stick together. Let's get started. So these are the two halves of the frame. It's going to take a while. Everything looks like it's in place. I think it's the right way around, and the reason I'm basing that on is this bolt on the back here, which is where the pulley guard will go. So I've got to try and bolt these together. I think I'll do a time lapse of that because it's going to take me a while and I don't know what I'm doing. So let's switch over to the time lapse. That is the frame put together, but I'm just trying to see if I need to put the motor in before I put the top on. I can't see anywhere that fits that plate of that motor. I don't know if you can see those 4 bolts. I can't see anything that seems to match up to those. I was expecting it to be on here, but I don't know. There's also some weird plate on the side there, which I've no idea what that's for either. Sure, we'll work it out. Okay, that was hard going. I managed to get the motor in. Good job I put that in before I put the top on. No way I'd have got that in with the top of the frame on. Only 3 bolts holding it in because they've had to make a new bracket because it's a different motor. I think it's strong enough, but we'll find out. I've left it a little bit slack at the moment because we're going to have to do some adjustment. Okay, definitely coffee break now, and then we'll get the top on. Okay, I think we're about halfway point. I've got the frame together and the top on. I didn't realise I shouldn't have tightened up the bottom of the legs because that splayed it out slightly, and then these 4 bolts wouldn't fit in, but they do now. Yeah, so that isn't going anywhere. Nobody's going to steal that in a hurry. Okay, next thing is to get the feed tables on and then try and connect up the motor. I'm not going to start up the motor connected. Well, I mean, I can start the motor, but I'm not going to have it connected to the rotor. So we'll do that once I've got the blade. So in a minute we'll get the blade out and have a look, and I'll see if I can order some. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare if I can't. Okay, let's crack on. We're getting these feed tables on. Okay, I wasn't really sure which way round they go, but I think I am now. This is the outfeed, and the reason I can tell is because the infeed table has got a bracket for the fence to go on. Okay, let's get this infeed table on. That one went on a bit easier. Okay, no need to tighten any of that lot down yet. WD just to clean that up. Right, that's where the rotor's going to go. I'm calling it a rotor. I don't really know what it's called, to be honest. That can only go one way. We're making some good progress. Couple of issues. One, I couldn't get the nuts off on this rotor, I'm calling it. I'm not quite sure what the proper name for it is, that holds the blades. But I've been to the car boot sale this morning. I was going to go and buy a spanner from Halfords, but in the end I went to car boot sale. I bought this one which fits for 50p, and this one which is a socket which gives me a bit of for £3. So don't go to Halfords, go to the car boot sale. There's millions of tools. Anyway, so I've now undone these so we can get this blade out. Well, cutter is the right word. We can get that out. The other issue I'm having is the motor doesn't seem to have any power. I think the capacitor has gone on that. So I'm going to have to take the motor off, strip that down. I need to rewire it anyway and do some kind of switching mechanism. So I'm going to do that in the next video. So we'll just get these cutters out. Well, there's only one cutter. So we'll get this cutter out and then we'll finish up. Okay, let's do it. So this is the fence. Rather a strange fence. It's got a massive long bar on it. I don't know why anyone would need to narrow it down that much. But anyway, so that actually almost goes through the window, which is not very good. So I think I might take that out. It's a lovely bit of machinery, and you know, it must be 50 years old, and it'll last another 50 if I can get it going. Okay, let's get these out. I've already loosened them, so I know they're good. That's the cutter. Come a bit closer. I was expecting it to have locating holes. C2 Rochdale. Might be able to get the details off that. That'd be helpful. I shall go and order up a couple of those, and then in the next episode we'll fit those and get it set up. Yeah. The rotor itself looks in good nick, nothing wrong there. Okay, that's the end of this video. Thanks very much for watching. I'll get a couple of these if I can find them, and get the motor off, see if I can get that fixed up, or get the parts for that, and see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching.